Explosions were reported over Tehran as Israel launched retaliatory airstrikes against Iran early on Saturday. Israel Defense Force said it is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran. Israel further added that it has the right and duty to respond to attacks from Tehran and its proxies. The recent attack against Iran was in response to the ballistic missile barrage carried out by Iran on October 1st, in which around 200 ballistic missiles were fired at Israel.
In response to months of continuous attacks from the regime in Iran against the State of Israel, right now, the Israel Defense Forces is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran. The regime in Iran and its proxies in the region have been relentlessly attacking Israel since October 7th on 7 fronts, including direct attacks from Iranian soil. Like every other sovereign country in the world, the State of Israel has the right and the duty to respond. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are fully mobilized. We will do whatever necessary to defend the State of Israel and the people of Israel.
And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was also following the attack on Iran from the operation room at the Israel's Defense Ministry in Tel Aviv. Netanyahu was also accompanied with Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and Israel's military chief Herzi Halevi. Meanwhile, National Security Council spokesman of White House Sean Savit has called the strikes on Iran as an exercise of self-defense, whereas according to a US official, the United States was notified by Israel ahead of its strikes on targets in Iran but was not involved in the operation. All right, my colleague Amit Mukherjee has more information on this, is joining us live. Amit, Israel starts retaliation attack on Iran and several blasts have been reported. Fill us in with more details.
Well, Abhishek, much on the anticipated lines. In fact, Israel was preparing for this after the 1st October attack on its territory by Iran. If you recall, about 200 ballistic missiles were fired into Israeli territory directly from Iran's soil. So this was in the offing, and in fact, we have been seeing various statements. In fact, 2 days back, also Israel responded saying that when Israel attacks, the world will watch its might. So, but at this point in time, what remains to be seen, what is the nature and the extent of attack on Iran? As of now, Israel says that it's conducting precise strike on the military sites of Iran, which means that in a way, it's trying to clarify that at this point in time, it's not touching the oil and nuclear installations of Iran. Again, Iran yesterday had said that it would see the extent of Israeli attack and then it would mount its response based on what Israel does. So as of now, Israel has clarified that it's only attacking military sites, which means that the nuclear sites and oil installations will be left untouched. But again, nuclear installations means it can be used for civilian as well as for military purpose. So we'll have to wait and see what is the kind of strategy that Israel deploys in mounting its attack. But as of now, Iran is under attack by Israel, and also it has spilled over. It is not restricted to just Iran. Even certain sites, military sites, Iran, according to reports, Syrian military sites have also been attacked. So as again, Israel clarified that after months of attack from Iran and its proxies, which lasted for over a month, over a year now, so it started since October 7th, Iran has been attacking along with its proxies at 7 fronts as far as Israel is concerned. And this is a response in retaliation to that, Abhishek.
They're calling it as retaliatory strikes and calling it self-defense also as far as Israel is concerned. But the statement has come from the United States also. Amit, if you see, they're saying that they're notified by Israel ahead of its strikes on targets in Iran, but also clarified that they are not involved in the operation.
Again, it's again a very, very calibrated approach which all the countries are adopting. Now, yesterday, Iran had clarified that if it's just a symbolic attack, which now it seems, I mean, all these statements trying and kind of restricted to the fact it's only attacking those military installations and launch pads which have been used for the attack on Israel over the last few weeks and also over the last 1 year. In fact, so there have been several occasions, but Iran, by and large, have stayed away from directly attacking Israel. It was only on October 1st, after Nasrallah was the Hezbollah chief, he was assassinated. Did Iran retaliate with the barrage of missiles? So as of now, we'll have to wait and see what is the extent of attack that is Israel is currently planning to mount on Iran, and accordingly things will work out.
And where do you see?
But at the same time, we must not forget that there has been an effort of ceasefire, which the U.S. is very emphatically pushing for. In fact, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken currently is based in Middle East, where he has been talking with all the negotiators and all those who have been involved in this year-long war. So it's a very, very sort of a critical situation right now out there, and we'll have to see what actually happens as the day proceeds. Abhishek?
Do we have more information on the reactions, Amit? And also, as we know, Iraq suspends flights until further notice due to these tensions. And also, Israel says it has the right and duty to respond to attacks from Tehran and its proxies. Do we have any more reactions? And also, where do we see the West Asia crisis going?
Abhishek, again, if you would recall a couple of days back, Iran had also categorically stated that it doesn't really want a war at this point in time. And it would only retaliate to Israel if the nature of attacks are very, very severe. If it's just a symbolic attack, Iran would refrain from going all out, attacking Israel. But if it's just a symbolic attack, then we might see a very sort of a muted and calculative response to that. But again, it's only, again, when Israel is saying that it's launching its attack only on the military side. Now, even nuclear sites are used for military purposes. We'll have to see what kind of, targets Israel is currently, targeting right now. Sheikh?
And any comments from Iran? We have seen Israel saying that these are retaliatory attacks. Any comments, any immediate comment from Iran?
No, I mean, at this point in time, it's not very, very clear as to what exactly has been the response of Iran is. Of course, US and Israel has definitely clarified this position. US has said that it is not involved in this war directly. That's what the statement means. And Israel has also clarified that it's mounting attacks only on military sites which have been used for relentless attack over the last 1 year on its territories. Abhishek?
All right, Amit, we'll leave it at that for the time being. But